Okay, a couple hours away from Iowa, South Carolina, Caitlin Clark, Gabby Marshall, Hannah Stokey company taking on the undefeated South Carolina team. Going to be a huge game, great game, probably the most watched college basketball game women's of all time. The amount of hatred that Caitlin Clark is getting, not from like average people, average fans like myself who got captivated by her and the way she played and for 2 years have followed her journey and who has elevated women's hoop to a level nobody could ever imagine this quickly. I'm instead talking about former players, talking heads, race baiters. Jameel Hill, race baiter, says the only reason she's getting this coverage, she's white. Every UConn basketball player, Diana Taurasi.
You can make an argument for Paige.
I'm taking Paige. Next question.
So you've got the #1 pick this year. You would take Paige over Caitlin?
Absolutely.
Brianna Chicken Fry. No, Brianna Miller. Brianna, the one who's won all the titles.
Does Caitlin Clark need a championship to be considered one of the greats in women's college basketball history?
Yeah, she does. I think so.
Jeannie Ariema. Nobody wants to give this girl her flowers. Caitlin Clark. Listen, are you people stupid? Jason Williams saying you can't be an all-time great till you win a title, even though she's on a team that isn't as talented as 90% of her competition.
I am unwilling, and maybe it's more the Kobe mentorship around me, to say that she is great yet.
How stupid are these other women, though? How dumb, how hating are they? What about the woman who was at some press conference? I guess she was like the all-time leading scorer back in the days of black and white TV and horse and buggy. So like, my record didn't get broken because I played with a man's ball. We didn't have a three-point line.
I'll just go ahead and get the elephant out of the room. I don't think my record has been broken because you can't duplicate what you're not duplicating. So unless you come with a men's basketball and a two-point shot, hey, you know.
It's not our fault you're fucking 100 years old. She broke your fucking record. But more importantly, how dumb are these other WNBA players who are crying, oh, Caitlin, why is she getting off? She's elevating her game. Yeah, I know. She has a Gatorade commercial. State Farm. She's the face of the game. She's going to make tens of millions on endorsement. I offered her $10 million to play in my rec league because she puts asses in seats. People want to watch her. How don't you get that's elevating all of you? All of you that nobody really fucking cared about. It's elevating you to a stratosphere. Take advantage of it. We watch Caitlin play. We see you play. If you're great, these games are great. We keep watching. Your paycheck goes up. Everyone makes money. Instead, you're hating her and ripping it down. It's pathetic. It's pathetic. It's not just black, white. It's jealousy. It's woman on woman crime. It's fucking jealousy. UConn, and I'm rooting for the men, but you UConn women, shut up. Give her flowers. She's helping you. More people are watching her than ever watched you. So shut up and root for greatness. It's helping the whole game. Wake up.
Wow. That was an awesome video by Dave Portnoy. You know who he is? He's the founder of Barstool Sports, which is pretty awesome. But yeah, he's spitting facts. Why are there so many professionals hating on Caitlin Clark? Why? Let me know in the comment section, villagers, if you like Caitlin Clark when you start watching WNBA, or if you will start watching WNBA like how I am going to. As a matter of fact, I am a huge CC fan. Didn't know anything about her until one of my buddy mentioned it. At that time, didn't really like her because they were comparing her to Stephen Curry. But once I started watching her play, I realized, there's something in the making. Generational player, potential. So I start watching her, and every time I watch her, I start to enjoy it more, and now I'm consumed. Simply because she is a very good basketball player, unselfish. She likes to assist, she rebound, she play defense, and she can ball. She'll ball you up, shoot a fadeaway from 30 feet away, swoosh, like Splash Brothers. So now I know why, my brother Guy, he said, we should watch her, and I've been watching her, and Dave Portnoy, man, give him some respect for calling out all these haters. And in this video, villagers, we're gonna talk about the haters, we're gonna talk about the lovers, and we're gonna talk about the draft, because I know people are not happy at how much Caitlin Clark is getting paid. But I'm going to throw numbers at you guys and data, and you let me know why is it that WNBA get paid for what they are right now. But we'll say that toward the end. Like always, please, if you like our content, like, share, and subscribe. And that will help boost the algorithm, and it will greatly, tremendously help our small community grow. So let's start with the haters. We do the negativity first, and we save happy ending toward the end. Okay. So this thing is what Jason Whitlock has been saying. Caitlin Clark should return to Iowa next season, make about $20 million in NIL. I'll explain what NIL is in a little bit. Retire from basketball, marry her boyfriend, and avoid the nastiness that awaits her in the WNBA. Not joking. So Jason Whitlock, he said a lot of crazy stuff that, sometimes I have to disagree with, because he have a very large following. But in my humble opinion, Caitlin Clark wants to be remembered as a legend. So to get her there, WNBA is going to get her there. Because he mentioned, NIL. What is NIL? So NIL, let's bring this up real quick. I'll bring it up here so you guys can see it. So NIL is pretty much name, image, and likeness. So pretty much in 2021, when the Supreme Court rulings stating that college players have the right to make money. Because, the NCAA, they've been banking off college players, and if these players happen to get hurt, they ain't getting none. So why are these rich corporations running the NCAA getting rich off of athlete when they should get a piece of that pie? It's fair, right? It wasn't like this before until 2021. So name, image, and likeness. It's pretty much, you have any sponsorship, you show up at the event, and you get a piece of that pie. Rightfully so, because without these professional players, even though they're in college, but they're bringing a lot of eyes, a lot of youth, a lot of people to watch these games. Therefore, they get a piece of that pie. Not everything has to be going toward corporation. That's BS. So, name, image, and likeliness. So NIL. And Jason Whitlock did mention that you keep your NIL when you playing for WNBA. You don't lose any of it. So you still have that if you are going to events and whatnot. You still have your brand. Your brand go with you wherever you go. Minor changes, but you still get to keep those money. So I get, what Jason is saying, but he had to really fact check it because he's spreading misinformation. And let's continue this later right here. This lady, Chief Game Grower. Chief Game Grower. CC fans been calling me a dumb fat, all this nasty stuff. But she's just using CC to gain her followers. I actually checked this quote, this tweet of her, and there's only 2 people that were talking smack against her. But of course, she is the type to get the race card going. Horrible human being. But that's how these type of influencer trigger the black community. Because the black community, whenever you bring up the race card, they get so drawn into it. They start thinking very negatively, and it's unfortunate, but that's what they've been doing for a very long time. And one day, when the black community wake up, oh man, they about to make some serious changes for America. But until then, this Chief Game Grower ladies is going to continue to bait the race card and get everybody all negative vibe in their head. But hey, she is not even the beginning of it. Check out Nina Turner. You guys know about Nina Turner, man. When does South Carolina get an NSL spot? Why would NSL, are they obligated to invite South Carolina even if South Carolina won the championship? No. SNL is their own business. They do what they want with their business. And right now they're seeing that Caitlin Clark is a worldwide phenomenon. She's able to bring in a lot more views, a lot more youth to actually like women basketball. Caitlin Clark did that. You may disagree with me. Let me know in the comment section. Throw some data at me. I would love to read and I would love to learn. Remember, villagers, this channel is about having conversations. If we stop having conversations, we will not learn and grow as a community. So those are facts of me. And if I'm wrong, I'll add your data to my next video, and that's how we learn, okay? But Nina Turner, this lady, she is a crazy race baiter. She's not happy with herself. I'm not sure if she's married or not, but if she's married, man, her husband got to do a better job, keep her happy. But I highly doubt that anything could keep this lady happy. And of course, it continues, man. This guy right here, mad race baiter, Afro Elite. And these people, they have a pretty good following on X, aka Twitter. Notice how the white girl who lost get on SNL over the black girls who actually won. You guys see that? It's always the race card. I'm so sick and tired of it. I know this part of our video is talking about race as well too, but I have to call these fake influencer, high followers people because they're just using the black community. And that's a fact. And I pray to God, I pray to Buddha, I pray to all the higher being that one day when the black community actually wake up and see that their own people are using them for their narrative, man, dude, imagine black, white, Asian, whatever you are, unite. Trouble for the elites. And of course, he continued, not just Caitlin Clark, but the whole team. Yet they claim it's not about race. Bro, Afro Elite, whoever you are, bad human being. Just give Caitlin Clark her flowers and move on, bro. Caitlin Clark is going to be the one to help WNBA get higher wages coming soon. Bet on that. And it doesn't end there, you guys. There's more people, man. Detroit's own, man, this lady. Of course, more race baiter. Why would you skip over a team who actually won? Oh, is it because they are black? Well, if you keep bringing up the black card, it's probably, yeah, they're black because it to fit your narrative, correct? You have to look at overall who and what is bringing in more viewership, more revenue. Unfortunately, it's not going to be South Carolina because South Carolina are not going to be the first draft in the WNBA. It's Caitlin Clark, which I'm going to talk about toward the end of this video. And that's a fact. She's going to Indiana Fever. But of course, it's always the race card. You know, when you can't say anything else, bring up the race card, and that will get the black community all stirred up, all crazy. And then they will, once you let your emotion take control, you're very easy to get manipulated. Fact check me on that. And last but not least, you guys, Jamel is back at it again. This one, she's saying congratulations to CC on a truly brilliant career that will be remembered forever. Just exceptional. Her college career is over, but it feels like so much is just beginning for her. Well, Jamel been hating on CC for the last couple months, and of course she got a lot of backlashes. And you know, she had to correct herself, congratulate CC. But right after that, what did she do? Back to the haterade again. Y'all trip. So Complex Sports, they wrote an article, you know, and rightfully so. Someone got to speak up. You know, Dave Portnoy, he spoke for CC. And what did Complex Sports say? Caitlin Clark has become the source of much praise, but also hate over the last 2 years. So we asked the simple question: why exactly was she so hated, and what was the root of it? Jamel here was like, y'all trip. Well, you're the one that's been hating, Jamel. I mean, you know, and of course, once the large influencer, I call them fake influencers because all they do is use the race card to stir up conversations, likes, and, you know, the algorithm, but it's not really smart conversation like what we're having, my villagers. It's okay to disagree, but we should put the race card out of the way, because the more you talk about race, the more hatred it's fueling the fire. That's why I only called out all these bullshit influencers, because that's what they do all the time, using the race card to start a conversation. I'm bringing you data, I'm bringing you facts, I'm just sharing you what these people are saying on X. You decide what you want to do with this information. But like I said, comment, like, share, and subscribe. If you have different opinions, I would love to hear it. I love to read it. And of course, people are gonna say, oh, and mainly it's 100%. I've seen it's all black influencers. They go, oh well, what about Angel Reese? Complex Sports wrote this article about CC because she's white, and they don't even use the word white, WHITE. They do Y and T. I don't get that. It's kind of weird, but whatever, floats your boat. They actually did wrote an article. Andrew Reid wasn't wrong. The media and fans were. This was posted last year, April 3rd, 2023. But of course, people don't want to look at facts. They let the race card fuel their hatred and just say some boo-boo. And that's not fair. But hey, I have to show you facts so that way you know that I always try my best to make content that I base on real information instead of just running my narrative. But if you, anytime villagers, you see that I provide wrong facts, correct me because I will make mistakes. I'm human. We have a conversation and that's how we start to grow as a community for a better society. But that's too much negative stuff, Hugh Trent Insurance Man. Let's go ahead and jump to the one and only WNBA Draft. So you guys are fully aware the draft, it happened already. And of course, number 1 is to who? Caitlin Clark, number 22, will be playing for Indiana Fever. And number two, it was, which one was it? Number 2, it was, I forgot her name. I apologize. Like I said, I'm only watching because of Caitlin Clark, and you can hate me for that, but hey, you gotta give Caitlin Clark her flowers, y'all. Number 2, it should be Los Angeles Sparks. They drafted, Cameron Brink. From Stanford, that's number 2. And then Chicago Sky selected Rakia Jackson from Tennessee at number 3. And that's pretty much it. I gave you guys a top 3. If you guys want to know more about the draft or players or what kind of chemistry these players have, I will make it. I got a request already from one of our villagers asking me to do like a chemistry between Caitlin Clark and her new teammate at Indiana Fever. I'm doing my research. It's gonna be fun watching Indiana Fever, even though they're dead last, but they got some pretty solid shooters, defenders, and with Caitlin Clark in the mix now, remember, assist, rebound, and shooting. All of these 3 things come together. It's gonna be very fun to watch. That's why I will be tuning in, possibly to every game play for Indiana Fever. So that way, I can keep my promise to Caitlin Clark, CC, for being a generational player. And aside from that, you had to give CC her flower. Just stop hating. And once the draft is done, I did some research and I found out that, people are not happy because once she got drafted, how much she's getting paid went online. And oh man, all these idiots, and I'm talking about famous people who does not understand business. These famous people, they have not billion, but they have they have million in their banks and they don't know how business work. They saying, oh, let me bring this up real quick. Take a look at this, you guys. So Caitlin Clark, man, first overall pick and rookie contract, 4 years. 4 years, she'll make $338,056. The first year, $76,535. Second year, $78,066. And 2026, $85,873. And the final year, her rookie contract, $97,582. Oh, that's all boo-boo money. She's getting paid to play, I believe, 40 games per season. But you have to remember, she still have her NIL sponsorship, events and all that stuff. So she's not losing much. But you guys have to remember, WNBA, they don't bring in revenue. They bring in revenue, but it's not the same as NBA. So I have people, crazy people, you guys, they're saying, let me bring this up real quick. One of the somewhat hater, she's saying, honestly, y'all should be embarrassed for even posting this salary. Women deserve better. I'm not hating on you beautiful ladies because, I was raised by a single mother. I love women. but you guys need to understand business. Let me bring up some data real quick. Okay, I'll show you guys right here. Did you know in 2023 how much WNBA revenue? The numbers is, it could be a lot, you know, around what, 180 million. Oh man, 180 million is a lot of money, right? And 200 million in combined team and league revenue in 2023. So that's around 180 million to 200 million. That's good money, correct? Well, that actually doubled 2019, because 2019, 2020 is around what, 102 million. That's a lot of money, but you have to remember there are players, and then they had to pay a lot of players. On top of that, advertisement, marketing, and all those stuff. And so you're saying, 180 million to 200 is a lot of money, and they should get paid the same as men. NBA, National Basketball Association. You know how much NBA brought in 2023? Let me know in the comment section if you know. NBA brought in 10.58 billion with the B. Why? Because NBA is worldwide marketing, worldwide everything, and people like you, my villagers, and myself buy NBA tickets, buy NBA merchandise, buy NBA everything. I have never been to a WNBA basketball game until next year, because once Caitlin Clark play, and if she come to Las Vegas, I will watch all her games coming to Las Vegas, and that's just what I promised. But you have to remember, when it comes to business, you can't ask for equal pay if your company is not making money. That's not how it works. And it bothers me, because there's a lot of idiots, celebrities, they go, so, oh, women deserve equal pay. Well, if your company, Kmart, versus NBA is Nordstrom, you can't ask for equal pay when your company is not bringing in billion. That doesn't make any sense. But there will be idiots, influencers, all these crazy hate life feminists and uneducated people. They go, oh, whoa, women play just as hard. Yes, you play just as hard, but is your company profiting? Is your company bring in the revenue that is allow your company to pay everybody? No. If the answer is no, then you have to wait, because Caitlin Clark is going to bring in more revenue. More people are going to watch her play. More views, more tickets, more merchandise. And with all these things coming together, eventually you will get a higher wage. And that's why I stopped hating on CC. Because of her, y'all about to get a pretty good boost. I'm not sure, it's not for sure, but just based on the numbers, because she's breaking all records and whatnot. So we have to be fair. Don't hate, because she's doing something really good for WNBA. One thing was really cool about CC. Let me bring this up too for you guys to see. Her rookie card. Man, so her rookie card, CC rookie card, was sold in January of this year for $78,000. Wow, that's money. $78,000. The 2022 Bowman trading card featuring Iowa Hawkeye superstar is set a record as the most expensive women basketball trading card ever sold at that time. One of a kind rookie card, sold it for $78,000. That is how much she make in her first season playing in the WNBA. But that's a beautiful thing. So I'm not hating on women's sports need to get paid more money, but you have to look at the business side of it. You want more money, you need to make sure you, the one complaining about it, buy merchandise, buy tickets, talk about it, go to games. That will help everybody get higher wages. But if you're the keyboard warrior, like that crazy Nina Turner and all those race baiter, all they do is complain and they do nothing, then you're part of the problem. You are part of the problem. Nothing more to that. And yes, I can't wait. Congratulations to Indiana Fever for drafting Caitlin Clark. Because of you, I will watch probably all of your games coming season. And the cool thing about CC is that after she was drafted, all of her jerseys, the Fever jersey sales, it sold out for most sizes, and that's the first hour. And you telling me, she doesn't deserve her flowers? Come on, haters. Come on, race baiters. You guys should do better, yo. Caitlin Clark effect is real. It's real. I'm a walking example of that. And I apologize, to CC fans that I didn't know who she was, so I was hating on her simply because she was compared to Stephen Curry. But I can see why. So I take back. I spit out that haterade I drank, and I apologize. But I'll make up for the time I hated her for about like 3 days. That's just the truth. But enough negativity, Hugh Transitions, man. Enough with the draft talk. Let's talk about positivity. Magic Johnson, Caitlin Clark's extraordinary play this season has been the catalyst for growing women's basketball, with record-breaking viewership throughout the tournament. See that? Smart businessmen, they understand viewership is very important. You're bringing more eyes into a company, even for Kmart. Eventually, once revenue come in, you can start paying your employees like Nordstrom. But don't jump too high, all you crazy haters out there. She deserves her flowers, and I want to congratulate her on an incredible collegiate career. Beautiful. That's not all. D Wade. I'm not a big fan of D Wade because him and his wife, they're raising pretty interesting family, but that's their business. Caitlin Clark, thank you for raising all of our awareness even more this season. Us fans can't wait to follow your pro career. Flowers. Give her flowers. And this one got major hate. Sue Bird, she was hating, man. She was hating on Caitlin Clark. She was hating. But like all haters, they have to be careful because they keep on drinking too much haterade. It's gonna backfire. What a season and what a career for CC. We undoubtedly watch one of the all-time best college career. Ring or not, thank you for helping elevate our sports with your play, your poise, and of course, your logos 3. I can't wait to watch you at the next level. You go onto that tweet, you see, man, people calling her out. Rightfully so. You were just mad hating, and now you're giving her flowers, which kind of weird when you could just take the positive approach and like, hey, just compliment her and move on. You don't have to, hate on her for nothing, for just bringing in more viewership, potentially more revenue to help you get paid more too if you're employed. You see what I mean? And last but not least, you guys, this is gonna be awesome. It's LeBron James. If you don't rock with Caitlin Clark game, you're just a flat out hater. You're heard. LeBron James throwing facts. I don't usually agree with LeBron James on a lot of his takes, but hey, he knows basketball. LeBron James can ball, and he's recognizing CC because CC can ball. Stay far away from them people, please. LeBron James, kudos to you. And with that, more video of Caitlin Clark will be coming soon. This one, I talk a little bit too much, but I'm just want to call out the haters. Talk a little bit about the draft. Explain to you guys, NIL. And eventually, I will look for Caitlin Clark rookie card. I'll be hunting for it. And I'm making content about that as well too, because I do want to collect and save her rookie card, because I strongly believe her card will worth a lot of money one day if she continue playing at the level she's been playing. And I can't wait. I can't wait. But before I let you guys go, villagers, you have to remember, okay? Take care of yourself, take care of your family, and most importantly, take care of your health. Like always, if you like this kind of content, please like, comment. Comment is very important. If you notice any comment that left on our channel, I try my best to reply as fast as I can. So I love conversations. So leave a comment if you like our content, and hit that subscribe button if you're already a subscriber. I appreciate you. Click on that bell so that way when I make more CC content, you guys be the first to know about it. And I appreciate you wholeheartedly. Until next time, villagers.